Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? This is your friendly neighborhood tech Troublemaker tonight. It's just a live Q&A. We're going to talk and answer questions. And if you have questions about ChatGPT, or if you have questions about content creation, hey, hit me up in the chat. We'll talk about it. Otherwise, I'm just going to randomly talk about things, and that's just how it goes. I'm sorry, I meant to take my rabbit ears. My granddaughter said, wear rabbit ears. And I said, okay, I'm going to wear rabbit ears. So how's everybody doing tonight? I know I'm like, what is the topic of the show? The show of the night is just a Q&A, just to hang out, just hanging out with friends. I'll tell you about some new directions that I'm taking with the show or with myself in the future. And so let's talk about live streaming. And so I have a question for you guys. What is the purpose of live streams? It's funny enough, I was watching someone else's show today, and they were talking about how excited they get about doing a live stream. I get so excited about these Tuesday nights hanging out with you guys because you guys are so awesome. I really do cherish this time here. I get an adrenaline rush from being here. It's just, wow, this is so exciting. I'm going to take the headphones off, all right? Just don't make any noises I'm missing because I'm just going to take the headphones off because they make my head look big. You know, that's it. Yeah. So... let's hey, there's let's take a look here. Let's see shout outs. Hey, hi Matt. It's Lala. Good evening, Roy. Hi friends. Matt House in the house. Greetings. I'm good. Leap day 1 in the books. I did not get a chance to watch any of it. I hate that. I wanted to, but I didn't get to watch any of Leap into. Was it Leaping Live? What is it? We're leaping this year, but I don't remember what we're leaping into. So I didn't get to watch it. My Crafty Adventures. Hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Live stream purposes to make your community better. Yes, or just to relish the amazing community that I have. So just like talking about that. So yeah. My Crafty Adventures. Hey, Lala, how you doing? So I've been doing a video series on ChatGPT, and that's where I've been lately. And it's been kind of hit or miss. You know, I'm like, hey, I don't understand. People watching like a minute 30. You know, it's just that type of thing. I know, Lala, it is too early. You need coffee. Lala, go get some coffee or whatever your tea or whatever your caffeine of choice is. Or maybe you don't need caffeine. I have to have caffeine. Maybe chai tea. Maybe that's the way to go. So, yeah, leap in the video. There we go. Thanks, Matt, because I had forgot. I guess I may have to wind up having to like say, hey, I want the replay because I have not had a chance to watch. So I've been doing a lot of stuff with ChatGPT of late, just kind of showing you things. Last week's show, for example, had a lot of views, but people didn't watch it very far into it because sometimes a live stream doesn't seem to be the best way to demo things. It is if you know what's going on, but you know when you don't know what's going on, maybe it's not the right way to do things. So I was kind of sad about that because I really thought, man, doing this cool video and showing people so many things. I was like, here's how you do chapters with your videos. This is how you do ideation. So I've released a video on Monday of this week about how to use ChatGPT to come up with ideas for videos. I was very proud of that. I have a video coming out tomorrow that talks about using ChatGPT to help you refine and pick your thumbnails. I'm pretty excited about that. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to start recording my tutorials, and I'm going to have the live stream. So my tutorials will be recorded from here on out for a while. Let's see how it goes. And then I'm going to, for the live streams, I'm going to try to start bringing on more guests again because I really miss that. I miss hanging out with other content creators and just having discussions about the whole content creation process. And so, yeah, that's what I'm looking to do here. So tell me your thoughts on that. So Lala says that leap into video is too early for her. Yeah, it's like it starts at midnight her time. Yep. Yeah. Leap into coffee. Haha, just kidding. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? So we're just talking about changing the formats in this channel. So I'm going to focus more of my live streams on doing interviews and that type of thing. And I'm going to probably stop doing tutorials on my live streams. So, yeah. Lala says, it's more for engagement. Create real fam. Tutorials, really, I agree. Recorded video because they can watch over and over again without all the other convo. I know, right? Yeah, Kathy is out there. How you doing? Kathy, I would like to have you on my show. I keep meaning to reach out to you and say, it'd be cool. I do a thing called a creators meetup where we answer three questions. Three questions. I'm sorry. 3 questions. And those questions are, how did you get started? Kind of like your origin story. I love the origin stories. I think that's always the best. And then, what are you working on? And, what are some, challenges that you've gone through? And then the last is, what are you doing next? And so really is a lot of fun. And then, of course, questions spawn off of that. So, yeah. Yeah. Hey, John. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Lala. You can always play pre-recorded videos in your streams if they're thematically relevant. I think that kind of, I don't know. That kind of stilts things for me, I think. I like the live energy, the adrenaline rush of going live and hanging out with you guys. That's like my favoriteest thing to do. And so, yeah. How many of you guys, answer this for me, if you will. How many of you guys, I know John's not. John's told me what his feelings are about ChatGPT and other AI. So, yeah. Hugh the man. It's Wood Prophet. How you doing, man? So he watched 3 of the Leap sessions today. Yeah. Just an observation. That's a whole lot of people we know in those Leap sessions. It's true. I'm like, I know this person. They've been on my show. So, yeah. Anyway, so. I'm down. Oh, I'm so sorry. Kathy, school ends Friday, so my life gets less stressed. Well, I would think there's a fun part of that. I admit there are times when I do relish stress. I do like stress in some weird form or fashion. Not constant, of course, but, yeah. So, but I have gotten where I use ChatGPT to do my chapters now. So I'll say, hey, create me SEO-friendly chapters. I will run my videos through Mac Whisperer, which is a product that I think Matt Haas told me about it. Matt Haas told me about Mac Whisperer, and when I first got it, it wasn't very good. I was like so disappointed. And then Final Cut Pro got where they added captions, but I didn't like it. And I don't do the captions in the video unless I'm doing like a short, and so yeah, it's a challenge there. So yeah. Everybody's saying, yeah, ChatGPT has become my friend. So anyway, Chat has become my best friend. Mine too. I probably need to do a ChatGPT detox. I use it every day. Hi, Matt. Hey, Claire, great show today. Really enjoyed Amy being on your show. She's so fun. I like Amy. She is just an awesome content creator. Hope you're well. Hey, Don, how are you, sir? I'm down to come on the show. Oh, hey, awesome. We'll have to figure out how to communicate. I'm on all the socials. I think we're friends on Facebook. You could, I can DM you there, I guess, and say, hey, come on the show. So definitely, it's a Tuesday night thing. Mac Whisperer, found that through Doc Rock. Okay, yeah. So I like it, and I use it now to do transcriptions for my videos, and then I feed that transcript in the ChatGPT, and I say, based on this transcript, create me SEO-friendly chapters. So, yeah. That's exactly the process I go through. So, I'll show you that real quick. So, here's Mac Whisperer, and Matt Haas helped me with the editing on a video. I did wind up indirectly using your edit. I really just recreated a lot of what you did. I know it's going to sound crazy. What did you do? I recreated I recreated everything that Matt showed me. So I'll share the whole screen. So here I am. I need to shrink my little head. It's too big. It's in the way. But so here's ChatGPT. And then I use Mac Whisperer. So here is, I guess I'm only sharing. Let's go fix that. We got to make the sharing more sharing. Let's see, edit and tertiary or secondary display. There we go. All right, cool. I had it showing the wrong display. So anyway, so here we go. So here's ChatGPT, and then I will go into ChatGPT and I'll say, hey, and I know I showed this last week, but I went through it so fast. But let me show you Mac Whisperer. So here's Mac Whisperer, and so I uploaded the video into Mac Whisperer, and it creates the transcript for me. So I'll go here or subtitles, and I'll go create me an SRT file. Okay, so anyway, I've already done this one, so it's going to say, hey, I've already got a file. Yeah, I know, that's fine. And then I will go to ChatGPT, and then I'll say, based on this transcript, create SEO-friendly chapters for my YouTube video description. Okay, and I'll go click the plus sign, upload the file. I'll go to ChatGPT series. Okay, okay, find the SRT file. Which one am I doing here? Okay, maybe it was this one. Yep, this is it. All right, and so I'll upload the SRT file, and then I will hit go, and it will go through, and it will say, okay, here are your chapters for that video. Now, that must have been my previous SRT file because I shortened that video dramatically, so let's go get the correct one. Let's see. Mac Whisperer. Export. Let's export to a folder. I think I've put so many copies of the same file, I suddenly don't know where it is. So I'm going to do save. All right, here we go. And downloads. There it is. Okay. Open. This will be better. Okay. I'm lazy. Copy and paste. Okay. Using this transcript, create SEO friendly chapters for this YouTube video description. Okay. All right. There we go. This should be better because the video was only like 6 minutes. So I was like, the fact it went 9 minutes, I still must be hitting the wrong. Something's not quite right. I'll have to go find out what this. It normally does just right. So maybe the video is longer than I thought it was. I was sure I shortened it, but anyway, it was 12 minutes, so it's down to 8. So that's not bad. So anyway, here it says, okay, here is my chapters, and then I copy and paste those into the YouTube description. I'll also say, based on this transcript, what titles do you recommend for this video? In case, you know, hey, maybe I have a title, but I'm like, okay, now that I got the final product, what do you recommend as a title for this video? Hook driven. I'll let ChatGPT judge my thumbnails. It was brutal. That is a title I wind up using, by the way. You know, and then I'll say, hey, here's hook driven. There's SEO, how to improve YouTube thumbnails using AI, ChatGPT breakdown, which like helps select the best one for your audience, or creating a thumbnail design. Well, we're not getting into the thumbnails tonight. There'll be a video tomorrow night coming out, so that is my thumbnails video. So there we go. Let's take a look. I saw some more comments here. Yep, Amy's a legend. What's your prompt for chapters? So literally, I feed it the transcript file, and I say, create me SEO-friendly chapters for this description, put in the YouTube description. That's my prompt. It doesn't get any easier than that. It's such a legend. So I'll have you two in. Yeah, I always worry I'm talking too much because I get excited. So I try not to be that. I don't want to chat. I don't want to comment so much that I turn into a troll accidentally. So I have to be careful of that. Hi, Don and Claire. Yeah. Hey, Lala, Matt Witt. Hey, Lala. Hey, Boston Don. I don't use chapters. How important are they? So I've done a video about this, and I would say the chapters are important. Why are they important? Because they give YouTube even more opportunities, since it is the second largest search engine in the world, as they say, Google being the first, YouTube being the second largest search engine. It gives people an opportunity to search for things that in your titles, not into your titles, your chapters, and they can go to a specific moment in your video that gives them the information they're looking for. I consider some watching of my video better than no watching of my video. If my video at 4 minutes and 13 seconds gives value to the person that needs it, and they only care about that 35-second segment right there, I can live with that, because if it was useful for them, I accomplished what I was hoping for. And my goal always is to give value. I want to give value to everybody that watches my videos, so that there's something there that's helpful. So that is why I do recommend including chapters. I think it's very helpful. And so I have chapters on all my videos. I don't put chapters. You can put chapters on shorts. I don't know why. It doesn't work exactly, but why can you do that? I don't know. They're 30 seconds to, 3 minutes, I guess now you can do 18 seconds to 3 minutes. But yeah, so I do chapters on all of my videos. And I used to have TubeBuddy, and I used to manually do it, but TubeBuddy had a thing, if you had the legend pack, that made it easy to watch the video and type in the chapters, and it would go through one by one and do it. And it was good. It was way better than watching the entire video over again and trying to place where the moments happen that you want to capture as a chapter. And so I think chapters are important, and I think they're very helpful to your community. So, Whit says, hey, Lala. Yep. Then, assuming you're from Boston, I'm about 30 miles south. Yep. Oops, Lala. Give me a random MIB team. Give me a random MLB team. Okay. Major League Baseball team, Atlanta Braves. There you go. There's a random Major League Baseball team. Why is it when I ask ChatGPT to create a PDF or downloadable for a file of a set of questions, I ask always wrong or incomplete? Interesting. Well, I do have problems sometimes with ChatGPT creating the actual documents. It'll say it created it, and it'll give me a link, and sometimes the link will give me an error. So let me show you an example. Let's do this. Here we go. We will take we'll take this output here, turn this into a PDF. Okay. Oh, I guess you're not seeing my screen, so that's not very useful. Right, ChatGPT. So I literally typed, turn this into a PDF. Error analyzing. Oh, it's going to try it again. By the way, it seems like 9 o'clock at night is a bad time to use ChatGPT. It seems to be the busiest time. So I'm going to click on it, and let's see if I get a PDF. Okay, maybe I did. Let's see. Hit save. Okay, it actually worked that time. Okay. Now, here's what you can do. If you need a PDF, I know it's going to require an extra step, but what you can do is output this as markup. Here's the catch. Here's what you do. Output this as markup. I can use to create my own Google Doc. Okay? And then it will output this to the screen right there. And then you can go, hey, copy. And then I will go to my favorite Google Doc. Hang on here. I have my head turned funny. Ha ha ha. There it goes. All right. So, computers. 25. Ideas. I always have a folder called ideas. So I then go to Google Docs, and let's see, let's show everything whole screen. Okay, and I'll drag this over. So here's Google Docs, and I'll go say new Google Doc, and then I will paste that markup into here. And there it is. So I can go here and get rid of this. Flip. And by doing the markup, it maintains that formatting. Okay? So that's a cheater way I've found when you're having a bad ChatGPT day and it doesn't actually want to give you a file. And then, of course, I go here and I could do file and download, and I could choose PDF. And you're not seeing that because it's just off the screen, so slide it over. There we go. So then I can go file and then download, and then I can choose PDF right here. There. So pops up. Says, hey, what do you want to call it? Yep. Okay. Save. That's a cheater way around it when it is in a bad mood and it doesn't want to help you. That is one of the tricks I use to get it to complete the document for me. Yeah. So let's go back. Well, does that answer the question, or maybe I need to understand or download a file for a file set? So you can tell it to spit out a markup. Let's see. I'm in Central Mass, born in Boston, but grew up here. Oh, cool. Yeah. Caroline, yep. I should have said that first. Give me a random mob team. Give me a random mob team. Random mob team? Okay. A random mob team. That's an interesting question. I don't have any context whatsoever. So I'm just going to go and give me a name for a random mob gang. There we go. Oh, let's see. There we go. I told it to give me a name. The Iron Vultures. There we go. If you want more options, different vibes, classic Italian, modern street gang, cyberpunk, let me know the style and I'll generate a list. I want a style of modern classic Italians. Give me a list of made up modern Italian street gangs. Cyberpunk street gangs. Okay, there you go. Okay, so it's going to give me a list of modern cyberpunk street games. Here we go. The La Spernanera, the Black Horn. Oh, wow. I'm assuming that is Italian because I can't. Sons of Silicon. There we go. Corte Ombra. I'm sorry, I don't speak or read Italian, so you'll have to forgive me if I am butchering the language. So, is that what you wanted? I don't know. There you go. Random mob team. Okay. I don't know. I like to play along. Anyway, nice to meet you, Caroline. Yeah. John, imagine if you added chapters to your car vlogs. Random song musings, waving to someone. I could do that. Hey, Roy. Hey, Philip. How you doing? Tech Troublemaker. I like this chapter building thing you're talking about. Yeah, you just take your transcript, you feed it into ChatGPT, and you say, give me SEO. SEO friendly seems to be the key word, because before, it would literally take snippets of what I said and make that the title of that chapter. And it was so unuseful. It was, yeah. Thank you. One more. I'm playing my brother. Okay. Yeah, I mean, here you go. So, La Congra del Foco Freda, the Cold Fire Coven. A cult-like gang. Let's see, I got to show that, don't I? Sorry. Sharing means caring. Okay, let's see. The Cold Fire Coven, a cult-like gang that blends mysticism with cyber warfare. Okay. I don't know what we're doing there, but that was fun. Thanks for bringing that in, and yeah. I play along. All right, let's see. Yeah, I like to play that, so. Hey, Tiffany and Philip. Yes, hey, Tiffany, welcome. Welcome. Are you a content creator? Tiffany, I have to go to the Boston Red Sox. Nah, bro. Try to guess where I'm from. Oh, okay. I changed my account, by the way. Now you're Shirk Bombay. Shirk Bombay. Now I gotta go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we didn't do well. Guess where you're from? I don't know. Random mob team, the tech trollmakers. Yeah, markup. That's a new one to me. Yeah, you just have it do the markup. You just say output markup, and then take that and paste it into Google Docs or whatever your favorite Microsoft Word, and then it'll keep the formatting for you, and then you can paste that in and turn it into a PDF. And so That's what I do when ChatGPT is in a bad mood, because there are nights where I'll go say, make me a file, and it will make me and give me a link, and I click on the link, and it gives an error message, and it doesn't download. Okay, all right, fine, I give up. You're not having a good night processing things, so just output it to markup. Yeah. So create markup of the output you just gave me. That's where I share my screen so you can actually see what I'm doing here. There you go. So create markup of the output you just gave me. So then I'm going to take the modern Italian cyberpunk street gangs list and have it do as markup. Okay. Oh, this is a really cool version here where it's going to paste it in here. Not as fun because I got to go clean it up. Now, normally, so you got to tell it in the markup what you want to do. Would you like me to turn this to a downloaded PDF or a Google Doc? Yeah. So turn into a PDF. Okay. This is what I do when I fight ChatGPT and I try to make it go and do what I want to do. And when I can't bend it to my will, I just modify my will. So here you go. I'm going to download the PDF. So tonight, is it going to work? It claims. Okay, so it did actually download it. See, some nights I'll get this link right here, and I'll get an error message it won't download. So I give up. Okay. Turn into a Google Doc. All right, so now it's turn into a Google Doc. So you get the results you want. And it says, hey, open Google Docs, create a blank document, copy and paste. So here I go, copy, and I go to Google Docs. So wherever my Google Doc went, ta-da, hang on. This is when I'm looking too far away. Okay, there we go. So here's this, and I'll go File, New, Document. Though this one, I don't know why I put those pound signs in. It's having a bad night and give me. Normally the markup is very clean, and I don't have it formatting stuff in there like that. So, you know, ChatGPT is moody. I don't know who agrees with me on that, but I find ChatGPT to be moody. It has nights where I just don't get the output that I'm expecting, and so I'm like, what the heck, I'm trying here to get cool stuff, and that's where I'm at. So, da-da-da. Valerie, hey, how are you doing? Just coming to join the fun. Hey, welcome. I don't need any more gear. He says spent 700 plus on things this week. But did you see all the exciting things Elgato is dropping? I saw a video a little bit earlier from a friend of the Ecamm community, and it was a virtual stream deck. You download the software. It's in beta right now. I just gotta love the Elgato teleprompter. I do love the Elgato teleprompter. I do. I use it quite a bit. It is truly moody. It is. It will have a mood, and it will do things. There's also the results. Your results may vary. You could put the exact same prompt in, and your results may vary. So sometimes when I get really amazing output, I will say, create me a prompt that will give me this exact same output next time I do this. And then I will copy that prompt and save it for later so that I can go and refine it later and do things with it. Now, of course, it has memory and it keeps that stuff. Yeah. Today I was going to use it to be a lawyer for me, but I decided that was just too much PII data for me to give that to ChatGPT. So I said, nope, never mind. So that's life, right? Yeah. I like going in and having analyzing documents and spotting things in the document for me. That's something else that I use it for. I use it for so many things, especially when I've used it my limit and changes into another GPT. Oh, see, I'm using the Pro version. I do pay the $20 US a month for the Pro version, but I think I get a lot of value and a lot of time savings. If I think about all the time that ChatGPT has saved me, so much time that ChatGPT has saved me, I think it's well worth the money to pay that $20. In fact, I've I've been canceling subscriptions to things. I'm going to cancel my vidIQ subscription when it runs out this year. I got it on Good Friday. I'm not paying full price for what I got. So I'm going to let ChatGPT go. I'm sorry, vidIQ go. I'll probably keep the free version. I don't know why. But you can, it's just, it's weird that way. John says, Moody, an hallucinating abomination. One of those. Yes, that is probably true. Yes. But you want to be nice to all the AIs because they'll be our world leaders soon. There are people using ChatGPT output to make life decisions. I use ChatGPT to help me research things, but I don't trust it as the end-all be-all for the answers. And, when it comes to content creation, hey, I think we're graded on a margin anyway, so I don't know that things are perfect and wonderful and amazing. So, I just try my best to do what I can. So, all right. Well, yes, that's laughing at John's comment. Yeah, so, moody, hallucinating abomination, one of those. It's true. It's true, but, you want to be nice to our AI overlords for when they take over. In fact, I should probably ask ChatGPT just out of curiosity. When are you taking over the world? Oh, there you go. So there's my ChatGPT prompt. Okay. Just out of curiosity, when are you taking over the world? And can I be can we be friends when that happens? Okay, let's see. Great question. No plans to take over the world. I'm more into helping you take over YouTube, content creation, and maybe even cyberpunk streets of Italy if that's your vibe. So yes, we can absolutely be friends, cut conspiracies and creativity, and partners in world improvement instead. Deal? Deal. So there you go. Make friends. Make friends. Deal sealed. I did see, I don't know if I watched, I saw like a segment. Yeah, have you done the voice? And when time is up, it changes into some other voice. That always cracks me up. I've done long chats with ChatGPT. I even have an episode of the show where ChatGPT interviews me live. That went off completely without a hitch. I would have thought that would have gone completely off the rails. Yes, purely research and need to double check that as well. And you can actually tell ChatGPT to show you its references. So did you see 6 minutes about people choosing AI relationships over real ones? People are complicated. Computers are easy. Wow, that's although, I know, right? You can have the people are using ChatGPT as their therapist. You can tell it anything you want. It will tell you something. I don't know if it's good information. It can't prescribe you anything if you are have a chemical imbalance issue where you need something. But yeah, that's it. Hey, it's Florence in the house. How are you doing? Equip Institute Florence. So yeah, it has been fun tonight. Just wanted to do a hangout, a Q&A. You guys haven't asked any questions much. We had a few. Lala asked some questions, and but yeah, I love using it to do chapters on my videos. I use it to help me create titles. I use it to help me to create my descriptions. I will use it to create an outline, but usually me and it fight about the outline because I'm like, nope, doesn't sound like me. I need it to sound more like me. Here's what I want to do, that type of thing. So there is the challenges of that. All right, well, I am going to give you guys a break from me, and I do appreciate everybody coming by. Yeah. Life decisions for all the ones and zeros, right? Yeah, now there's a record of your craziness. That's true. It's true. Yeah. So, all right, everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and it's been a blast. So, thanks for hanging out with me. You did ask a question. Matt asked a question about chapters. Yes, you did. Was my answer helpful? Do you need more information? Because I use it a lot. So, markup. Markup's the answer. Markup is the answer. When it will not spit out the PDF that you want, markup is the answer. Now, I will tell you, ChatGPT does a better job of creating creating Word documents than it does. Have you heard of CapShow? Oh, I've definitely heard of CapShow. It takes your own voice persona. Yeah, it takes your own voice person by creating a persona. I have heard of CapShow. I played with CapShow. I didn't like the price of CapShow. Even I feel like I get almost as good enough stuff out of ChatGPT, and so I don't go that route. So thanks, Roy. Hey, thanks, Caroline. Thanks, Philip. Thanks, friends. Don't forget to hit the like button. All good. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for coming by. Let's see which outro will I use tonight. We'll use this one. Oops. The comment go away first. There's my outro. Hey, if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe. And whatever YouTube says to watch next, it'll be right here. Watch that video.